A thread by Carlos Osuita. Well, it took me exactly 3 seconds to debunk this one. President Trump does not have to stay at the White House in order for the U.S. Secret Service to use lethal force. All cops already know why. Link in the thread, Tim Pool video, Scott Adams predicts Antifa storm the White House. Can only use lethal force if Trump's there. The U.S. Secret Service is a Department of Homeland Security, DHS, law enforcement agency. And here is the DHS guidance on the use of deadly force. LEO means law enforcement officer. A DHS LEO may use deadly force only when the LEO has a reasonable belief that the subject of such force poses an imminent threat of death or serious bodily injury to the LEO or to another person. That's from DHS.gov. I thought this was common knowledge, but apparently not. Here's what happens. People think they're smarter than everybody else. Because of that, they refuse to research a concept before producing an absolutist statement on it. I research everything before I post it here. Have you noticed that I've never said that I'm ahead of the curve? That's because I have to research things before I write about them. And that is why I don't put out research such as the U.S. Secret Service will have to evacuate the White House if Trump isn't there. My bet is that the majority of BLM Antifa think that Tim and Scott are right. Again, if there's a mass armed assault on the White House, there are no rules of engagement. The White House is full of national security equipment and documents. The assaulters can expect this. Link in the thread, LAVAD, Nightfire, Iraq, lots of gunfire. First come the flares for illumination. Then, link in the thread, Saudi Arabia National Guard demonstration. It would begin with U.S. Secret Service snipers picking off the first few who got over the fence. If you're just listening, again, the guy with the gun the size of New Delhi, standing there with a 1,000-yard stare. If that didn't stop them, the U.S. Secret Service would use all these weapons. Link in the thread, Special Operations Firefight in Iraq, Special Forces. Then, finally, we'd have the real firepower deployed. Helicopter gunships, link in the thread, Revenge from Black Hawk, and fixed wing gunships, link in the thread, AC-130W Stinger 2 gunship walk around at Joint Base Andrews. Here's the 30 millimeter cannon, link in the thread, and the 105 millimeter howitzer, link in the thread. Finally, let's think about how utterly stupid it is to say that unless Trump is at the White House, the U.S. Secret Service can't use deadly force to defend it. If there were an armed mass assault, they'd evacuate Trump. They wouldn't keep him in the bunker. Are they saying that after they evacuate Trump, they abandon the White House? An armed mass assault on the White House is a national emergency. So whether Trump is there or not, there are no rules of engagement. They use deadly force in self-defense. Something to think about, BLM Antifa.
I will be the greatest president that God ever created.